Hello, good morning. It is a rainy day here in DC. You know what that means. It's gonna be a lazy day. So here we go. Ready? It happened during the place of the show. Like in that timeline. During those years, whatever. Okay, so right now I'm walking my dog. And next, Jimmy and I are gonna go to the grocery store. As you can see, I dyed my hair purple. I have been going on runs the last couple of days, so my legs really hurt. So I'm thinking about doing some restorative yoga today. I was gonna go for another run, but it's rainy. I also have a ton of quilting to do, and I wanna get some reading done. I guess it's not really a lazy day, but it's lazy for me. A lot of low impact activities. Hi, I'm back. We went to Home Depot and I got a couple of paint chips and also some boxes so I can start packing away things that we're gonna get rid of. And then we went to the grocery store. I got kombucha and a ton of other things. And now I'm trying to upload this stupid video that's supposed to come out today. So I'll be doing that for the next 22 minutes. Yay. It's up. Only 15 minutes late. Which is so funny because the editing was done on like Thursday. I finished the editing. So great job. I think now I'm gonna work on my quilt while I listen to my book. I don't usually listen to audiobooks, but I was doing it because I can't read and quilt at the same time. So I started doing it specifically when I was working on the quilt, and I really like it. I'm currently reading A Midnight Library by Matt Haig, and I am obsessed. I'm like 60% of the way through, I think, so I'll probably end up finishing it this weekend because I have a lot of work left to do on the quilt. Finished The Midnight Library, which means it's been about 2 hours because that's how much I had left of the book. I am gonna finish the square that I'm on. I've done like 3 squares of my quilt. I'm gonna finish the square that I'm on, and then I think maybe I'll do my book haul from yesterday. And I have to update my book journal. So let me finish this square and I'll see you back here. Okay, that took longer than anticipated because I was distracted by TikTok for a sec. For like 10 minutes. A second-ish. But I finished this square. Let me show you how much I've done. So when I look at it like this, it really looks like I've done a lot, which I mean, I have done a lot. I've been working on this for like a year. But you can see I have all of that left to do. All of this whole big square for some reason is missing, and then this, I did that bit, and then like right there. So this is probably gonna take me, I'll do probably this tonight. I want to try to do like all of this tonight, and then I can do like the little bits for the rest of it. I have to be finished by like Saturday, Sunday, Friday, because the kid turned 1 2 weeks ago. So 2 weeks ago Sunday. So and this is the first time I'm seeing him, so I'm gonna give it to him then, but it means all of this has to be finished. So that square is probably gonna take me that probably is gonna take me like an hour and a half. And then all of these little bits, it's not going to take me as long to do little bits. So I am going to take a little break from that though, because I am, one, kind of hungry. All I've eaten today is that pierogies that you saw. So I think I'm going to have these Built bars that when I tried, I really didn't like. I put it in the microwave first, and I tried the raspberry flavor, and I put it in the microwave for 30 seconds, and I didn't like it. I did not like it. I did not think it tasted very good. I was very disappointed because I was so excited about them. And then I tried a different flavor, not in the microwave, and I loved it. So I think I just microwaved it for too long or something. And also I got raspberry because Jimmy liked it, not because I was excited about it. Jimmy likes raspberry, so I'm almost finished with my peanut butter brownie flavor. That is, I only have one left, so I'm not eating it now. I'm saving it for when I really need it. I'm having the double chocolate brownie now. And I'm going to give you a book haul from yesterday. Let me start with why. Laura, why'd you buy all these books? Number one, because I wanted to. Number two, Jimmy and I all week have been getting just excellent news all week. Like every single day this week we've had something else to celebrate, which has been wonderful and amazing and just overwhelming, the everything that we've been able to celebrate this week. One of the things we celebrated is that I got into a PhD program at UMBC. So this is actually the third PhD program I've gotten into, starting fall of 2021 to get my PhD in applied mathematics, which is really exciting. I still have a couple more to hear back from, but UMBC is the first fully funded offer that I've received. So for most PhD programs, I was told that if they don't offer you funding, they don't really want you. They just, because if they want you there, they'll offer you funding. So it's a job. It's 20 hours a week being a teaching assistant on top of my course load. But it was the first offer I'd gotten that was fully funded. It was number 3 on my list. I applied to 8 schools and UMBC was number 3 on my list. So that was really, really exciting. And also it's in the perfect area since we're moving to the Baltimore area in May. That's the first PhD program we heard back from that is also in the Baltimore area, which was really, really exciting, and everything was wonderful. And it became very real to me that I was going to be a PhD student. I'm going to be a PhD student in the fall. So I wanted to get a book to celebrate this because books are what make me feel better, but books are also used for celebration in my mind. So, and as I was thinking about it, I intend, this might not happen, this might be unmanageable, but I intend to work as close to full-time as possible. I will be a full-time PhD student. I will be working as a TA, and I have regular things that I want to do. I want to hang out with my fiance and plan a wedding and hang out with my dog and my cat, you know, so my free time is going to go down a significant amount. So I kind of went crazy on the book spending. I'll probably continue to go crazy on the book spending until the fall, where I'm not going to buy a ton of books I can't read. So I bought 9 books from Barnes & Noble. I was also convinced, it didn't take that much convincing. I was also convinced to purchase the Barnes & Noble Gold Club membership thing, so I got 20% off, so I didn't actually spend as much on these books as you would think, but they're books that I've been really interested in reading, books I'm really excited to read. So here we go. Ready? First we have The Honey Don't List by Christina Lauren. I love Christina Lauren. I'm so excited to read this. I didn't really know what it's about, but it was by Christina Lauren, so I didn't really care. Next we have the narration of the life of Frederick Douglass. So this was $8, and it's one, beautiful. Look at that. And also I need another nonfiction book for when I finish White Fragility, Why It's Hard for White People to Talk About Racism. So I got this. Next, we have A Tale of Two Cities, because people keep quoting this first line. Like, I'll quote the first line. The best of times, it was the worst of times, and I hear it all the time, and I'm like, I've never read this book. So I bought it. I love these copies. These are funny because these are the Barnes & Noble like classic edition copies, but it's a soft cover, but it looks hardcover. So it's confusing, but it was $10, so I bought it. Next, I got Brandon Sanderson, The Alloy of Law. I was gonna get the second book in the Stormlight Archive series, but I don't know if I'm gonna like it. I would have wanted to buy like the first 3 so that I have another one to read when I finish the second one, and I'm just a little nervous about it still. So I bought The Alloy of Law because I loved Mistborn. That's my favorite Brandon Sanderson series. So I was like, yes, please. So I only bought the first one because I didn't want to buy it and then not like it and then have 3 of them. Next, I got Shadow and Bone. I've been looking for this because they're making it into a Netflix show. I want to read it before it comes out on Netflix. Again, I only bought the first one because I'm assuming the first season of the show will follow the first book. So I bought the first one. But if I love it, I might get Siege and Storm and Ruin and Rising. I guess we'll just have to see. Next, I got The House on the Cerulean Sea because it was 50% off. It was buy one, get one 50% off. I've heard really good things about this book, but I have no idea what it's about. So I was just kind of randomly picking things, and then I was gonna put this back, but it was buy one, get one 50% off, and I already grabbed 10 Rules for Faking It, and I know I'm gonna love this. I just know it. I didn't want to put it down. So I grabbed both because why not? And then my biggest purchases, the reason this was so expensive, I know it seems expensive because I bought a lot of books, but the reason it was so expensive is because I finally found and purchased first 2 Avatar books. I'm so excited about this. I watched somebody's 24-hour reading vlog. If I can find it, I'll link it below. But I watched her 24-hour reading vlog, and one of the books she finished was one of the Avatar books that she had just gotten in. And I was like, oh, I need that. I need it. So I couldn't figure out which one was which. I was going to order it online, but I couldn't figure out which one was the first one. And there were like big copies and little copies and hardbacks, and it was just really confusing. So I waited until I went to Barnes & Noble so that I could ask somebody. And then I didn't end up asking anybody. I ended up asking my fiance, and he looked it up online. He figured it out. So I got The Lost Adventures, which is during the show. Whatever they didn't have in the show, they put in the book. And then I also have The Promise, which is the first book that starts after the show. So I'm really excited. Those are the books that I got. I'm probably going to read the Christina Lauren one first. I started reading Sweet Sorrow by Dave Nichols because I picked it out of my little pail. And I started reading it and immediately was like, I don't think I want to read this. So I think I'm going to switch to a different book. I also have to read my Once Upon a Book Club book. My not read books are getting like, no, I'm really liking having the books I've read and the books I haven't read in different spaces because I can pick something off of that shelf and it's all good. But I don't know if that's going to be practical once we move and all of my shelves are in the same spot. So I have to figure out what I'm going to do with that. I'm not going to be able to read all of the books before we move, so that's not an option. But I'm really liking this, like because that's a good marker of how many books I own that I've read and how many books I own that I haven't read. So maybe I'll continue doing it. I don't know. Now I'm going to write in my book journal because I just finished A Midnight Library by Matt Haig. I really liked it. This is the first time I've ever listened to an audiobook, which I thought I wasn't gonna like, but I really liked it. I didn't have issues focusing, which I thought I was gonna have issues focusing, which is why I've never done that before. But I was doing it while I was quilting, and it just made it so I had something to focus on outside of the monotonous just hand quilting. Because sometimes I'll watch TV and quilt, but then I'm looking up at the TV. So I've really liked it. I have to pick another book to listen to while I finish. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I really liked that book. I'm definitely gonna buy myself a copy because it was really good. I almost bought one yesterday at Barnes & Noble, but I didn't because I didn't have any more space in my hands. I feel super awkward filming myself because I'm on a walk, so I'm gonna film my dog. We are on a walk. It's 5 o'clock. I am about halfway through the book. I just opened my first gift. I don't know why he's being so bad. Come on. I just opened my first gift. So now I'm taking a break to go on a walk. I kind of want to go for a run because it's so beautiful out today. But Jimmy is currently making dinner, so I'm worried that when I get back, dinner will be ready, and then I won't have time to digest my meal before the sun sets. So, trying to decide. Who knows? So Jimmy's actually not finished with the food, so I'm gonna go for a run now so that when I'm finished, the food's done. So I'm going for a run. What up? I'm back. Okay, so I just finished Shiver by Ali Reynolds. And it was really, really good. I don't usually like suspense, but it was really, really interesting. I'm gonna go back to quilting now because I do still have a bunch of quilting to do, and maybe pick a new book on my Audible. I need to fill my water again. I can't remember how many times I've filled my water, so that's kind of a bummer. So I'll probably fill it twice more just to make sure I didn't forget one. And yeah, we had sushi for dinner, which you saw, so I might end up having a little snack later. I'm not sure, but I think I'm gonna get back to quilting and pick a new book to listen to now. Well, and I'm gonna have another Built Bar and fill my water up. So I finished quilting for the night. It's like 11:15. I started listening to My Favorite Half Night Stand by Christina Lauren because of course I did. I love her. But yeah, I just got ready for bed and now I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.